When you try to teach your teenager children things and they just like say the most bizarre things, you be like, I never thought you'd think like that. I never thought you'd be like that. You tell your children something, they be like, it's a problem when I do it, but it's okay when they do it. It's not okay when they do it. I just can't tell them what to do. I'm telling you what to do in order for you to be a better person. But, these kids so simple minded, they think everything's a joke, everything's funny. And then they say, oh, I could do it, they do it to me, or whatever the case may be. But you using the device that I bought you, the device that I'm paying for, the lines that I'm keeping paid, that's automatically out of my account, but you can't do nothing I tell you to do. Everything I tell you to do, you think, you got to pop off at the mouth. You got something to say back, but not even thinking. Like, in a few months, you'll be 18 years old. And I'm not one of them type of moms that be like, oh, you got to go fend for yourself at 18. But these children, they do so much in these that time of days, and you be looking at like, I'm not going to keep on dealing with the same situation that I've been dealing with when I had to. At this point, my priorities for you has changed when you reach a certain age. And these children, they don't understand it. You throw me out when I hit a certain age. It's not that. The priorities that I have for you has changed. The priorities that I have to do for you has changed, meaning that, me buying you things and doing things for you or running to your rescue and making sure everything's okay. Those things are like that is what I'm saying. They changes. And they're not as prominent as they was in the beginning when you couldn't fend for yourself, when everything that you did fell back on me. But see, these children don't understand these things. They just do things because they feel like they can. And then you, the parent, have to deal with the outcome of the situation, but not until they get old enough to understand that, what they doing is backing back on their parents. I mean, not until they get old enough to realize that what they do is on them now. They're not going to change unless they really want to. And I just want to bring that quick message just to say, you young teens out here, y'all respect y'all parents. Y'all do what y'all got to do in these situations, because a lot of parents is giving up on kids. A lot of parents is pushing the kid to the curb. The minute they turn 18, the parent is wiping their hands with them. And it's a thing that in our black culture, that's what happens. The minute you get 18, they kick you to the curb and they don't give you no time to, become a better person. But I'm just saying all that to say this. In situations where your parents try to tell you something and show you the way and tell you that you don't need to be here and go here, so you gotta at one point in your life listen to your parents, because a lot of times your parents ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong, unless you got some narcissistic, deceiving parents that want to set you up for failure. 9 times out of 10, your parents ain't gonna tell you things wrong. They telling you the things that they already been through, the things that they already can see, and the things that they already know that can transpire in situations to help you out, not to keep you from doing things that you like to do. None of those things, just to help you out in situations. And a lot of times, kids don't do what they gotta do, and then they get mad at their parents for looking out for them. For instance, I tell my child, hey, don't post certain things on social media because you need to watch what you say and watch how you say these things. And then she said, well, if they say it, I can say it. Well, if you want to say those type of things, those devices that you're saying those type of things on, bring them on into me. Bring them on into my room and put them junks up. And I just take over them things when I need to, because ain't no way you're going to sit back in your room and post and do all this disrespectful shit that I asked you not to do on the devices that I pay for, the service that I put on those devices. 3 different devices at one time you got access to, because, that's what we bought you as a gift. But you think you're going to sit back there and, hey, just do whatever you want to do because you can. If you want to do what you want to do and disrespect me or your dad as we ask you, stop cussing. Stop being disrespectful and stop going online talking bad about people, because, your shit stank too. And shit can change in the blink of an eye. And they don't understand those things until shit hit the fan. But I just want to bring that message and tell you teenagers, respect your parents. Do what you got to do, because time is ticking. And you're going to be of age in a minute. Your parents are going to wipe their hands with you if you can't do what you got to do. And I'm one of them. And I just want to bring that quick message, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. It's kosher.